How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Fear and Hunger Termina, a game that I'm just very excited for, that I thought I might only do a one-off for during the course of the demo here, because the game is being worked on quite heavily, but the reception to it was really strong, and people seem really curious, and browsing around in the Discord, everyone's like, this is an incredible demo, I can't believe how much there is on display here, so I think I'm going to rearrange the schedule for the next few days, commit a little bit harder, and we'll play this for at least the next couple days, and just kind of like see where that goes. I'm going to be the ex-soldier again, just because we didn't really get to fully see what's on display there. I actually rediscovered a folder that I had set aside for the original Fear and Hunger, where I had been screenshotting people's name suggestions that I was then like randomly selecting names from to integrate into this game, and there was a few that never got used. So this is Bozo, dedicated to Travis's diabetic cat. That was who we wanted a character named after, so it's taking me a long time to get around to it. It's gonna say one day on the screenshot, but it's from months ago. Yeah. There you go, Travis. We eventually fit it in there, so hopefully you get around to seeing this series. I am still going to do the character history, but I'm going to do it more rapidly to get things moving. We have our drunk and abusive father, who last time I stood up against. This time I will pray for God. Which God? Oh, and like Grogaroth, Sylvian, these are characters literally from the original game. I don't remember if like Rare the Moon God was heavily a part of that game, if at all, but seeing as that's like a relatively important part to this story, I'm going to pray to the moon god. The gods didn't answer to your prayers this time, but you made a pact with the said god for life. So hopefully that has some story ramifications. Kicked off to the orphanage. The trench guns seem to have had some buggy issues, so I guess I'll take the rifle this time. You got the rifle, 303 MK1, and 4 303 ammo. I'm a great soldier, same as before, despite the fact that I'm a like wee little baby. Last time I rallied and fought through despite the overwhelming odds. This time I'm going to be a little coward, abandon the sinking ship. You couldn't stand up for this any longer and became a deserter. The Eastern Union wouldn't forgive such crimes, so you had to pack up wisely for your escape. I took food previously. I'm going to stock up on ammo. I'm going to commit really hard to the gun and see like if I can progress further, having like pack and heat, you know? 12 gauge shells, that's not really, it's the wrong gun. It's a very poor choice on Bozo's side. Really living up to the name there, aren't you? Oh, I think I accidentally just skipped the intro. If I skip the intro, where does the game start me, actually? That's a interesting curiosity. Was it all just a dream? Okay, so you skip the whole thing with, like, the janitor and all that, and all of a sudden you just are on the train and you can get out where everyone's hanging out waiting to go to Termina. Not what I wanted, because I want to play around with that intro, so now I have to restart. Oh, that time when I stocked up on ammo, I found 9mm bullets. So the ammo thing is random and not connected to the gun you chose, which is kind of interesting. Skip the intro. No. What is this girl drawing? It looks like a little bit of like an Illuminati symbol. Little eye in the triangle, but then there's a circle around the triangle. I feel like someone was watching you while you slept. I'm going to rummage through the cabin again, because there's a chance that there are things to be found that I wouldn't have found previously. And this time, like, I found a pipe. Like, I found that white vial in there before. So what you find in what is still randomized. Found a red herb. And 3 9mm bullets. I'm just loaded up on bullets. Like, so many bullets. But I do not have the correct weapon to use it. Oh! What? I can use the gun outside of battle? I guess when you're, like, walking around with things in the overworld, you could just shoot something. Maybe I try and shoot the janitor. It's not like the train anymore. I don't really know how to use the weapon. I tried to use it. I just started hitting buttons on the controller. I've been looking for you everywhere. Just where do you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we're in? I think I said get your hands off of me last time. I don't understand. The eyes of the janitor bulge out of their sockets as his expression intensifies. No one expects you to. You are a stupid fucking human after all. Now get your ass back to the workbench. Okay, so we didn't come to blows this time. That's not the little girl who was drawing the Illuminati thing, was it? I didn't notice if she had red shoes. That seems like a very distinctive feature. This is your last chance. Next time I will punish. What am I doing here, man? I don't know what's going on. What? You're supposed to assemble new cubes, of course. As for how, figure it out yourself. If you're not capable of that much, you're beyond hope and useless in every sense of the word. Got it. Makes perfect sense. Whatever's going on his back just suddenly makes way more sense. I didn't know what the hell that disc thing was, but I'm seeing now that there's like a ring. His back has been flayed and his own skin is being stretched across the ring. Ugh. That's the grossest shit I've ever seen. It makes me think of, it's like the first season of Hannibal. There's like a character who was killed and made to pose like an angel, and they made the wings of him out of his like flayed back. Gross. What you Googling at? Which episode of Hannibal was the weird, gross flesh angel in? That's what I'm Googling. There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Work, or I'll rip those eyes out of your pretty face. The girl in pink. Do you have any idea what these cubes are supposed to be made of? What size of cubes? Use directional keys to assemble cubes. Cube. Grab a material. Just slap that one together. It's all good. Oh, I'm gonna be the best cube production assembly line assistant there ever was. It looks like I'm just making empty boxes though. Psst. Now's our chance. He isn't looking. Oh, she's bailing. She's going for it. Follow me. Okay, this is playing out so differently than last time. I have, like, no idea what's going on. Where do you think you're going? Come on. That didn't last long at all. I shot him. I tried to shoot him. I don't know if it worked. He sits down blocking her way. Gross, dude. I'm gonna shoot him in the dick. Nah, I should shoot his arm. The blade arm. But he also has his club arm. But the sword, I'm guessing, is like the most dangerous thing. I'm tempted to just shoot him in the head. But, like, if it doesn't work... Oh, come on! That didn't kill it? That didn't kill his arm? How much health does that arm have? There we go. Okay, one arm down. But I'm boned. Like, there's no way I'm expected to, like, live this, right? Alright. I'm shooting off the only other arm that seems to do anything. Oh, come on. I was all revved up. I thought that would be... I bet you can do it. I bet you can kill this guy. I just am not getting... I'm not going to pull it off this time, so I'm probably going to get hacked up again. But I think it's got to be doable. Maybe I'm just supposed to commit to his head. But then he still attacks with both arms every turn. So in like 2 turns, you'd be dead. I'll teach you to run away. I don't know if I did something wrong with shooting at him while he was running at me. It worked. It was like a thing. Ugh, gross. But like, it didn't seem to actually knock health off of him or anything. Or he didn't start the battle with a limb injured or anything like that. His floppy wang was still intact. They didn't manage to shoot that off, unfortunately. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's like a viable strategy. Maybe you have to sneak up on someone to do it. There was like those guards in the original game you could sneak up on, and you could do damage that way. Get more materials for the cubes. I didn't explore much last time. I feel like I just tried to make my way immediately out. A pile of cubes with mysterious sigils carved across it. You do not understand their purpose. I'm getting real scared. Zoophobia. This guy's afraid of animals. Now I'm not going to remember like where I explored last time either. Maybe it's quite linear. I might have to go this way. Oh, are those limbs sticking out of all those boxes? They look like arms. Like attempting to climb their way out or something. Lifeless arms reach out from between the boards. Didn't notice that last time. That's terrifying and strange and uncomfortable and like a whole lot of other adjectives that get across the point that they're horrible. Someone pointed out that the different characters that we see sitting at the benches, the ones who are like identifiable, which is more of them than I realized, might be the old gods or the new gods or something from the original game. They have like some significance. They're not totally random, unique to that situation figures, I guess. Oh man, even this moon thing gets skipped if you skip the intro. But I don't think there was really choices here. This was like strictly story. By playing through that, like, I don't know, 10-minute intro, I managed to waste my ammo and gain like I gained like a red herb and like one other thing that I found in the luggage. Unless I can kill the janitor, I need to try it again to see if I can like kill the janitor and what kind of difference that could make for the story. But otherwise, playing the intro does not seem to have a dramatic effect on the game. But I can't rule it out completely yet. I have to probably play around with it a few more times. I'm just gonna skip through this until it comes along with new dialogue. I think it said, "Is it a nightmare? Thank you for getting me out of there." "You are welcome. Since our worlds could not possibly reach my master, I speak in his behalf." Oh, this seems like it's that didn't branch anywhere unique, really. Festival of Termina, I don't understand. I don't want any part in this. But it's not a matter of what you want any longer. My master doesn't give options, and frankly, neither do I. This must be all very confusing to you, so I won't burden you with any more information at this moment. Okay, there's not a lot extra to be discovered in that opening thing there, either. Okay, but there still is luggage around. Oh, I can obtain that stuff anyways. The intro is very peculiar. I guess that's why it gives you the option to skip, because it's largely going to play out the same every time, and there's not that much. There's nothing like extra to be gained from it, unless I kill the janitor. It's going to be like the one thing. But once you've played through it once, it seems like it becomes pretty unimportant. Everyone's curious about what the hell's going on here. I'm going to see what happens if I just jet. Don't let me bother you. I'm out of here. Oh. Okay, yeah, you can totally just cut it short right there. I guess, similarly, there's not a lot actually going on in that opening, so it gives you the option to just remove yourself from the situation. I just realized I think I managed to use all of my ammo. I don't think I have any more left, so there's no reason. I have stuff for another type of gun. But yes, there's no reason for me to continue hanging on to that. I'm just trying to explore some of the untouched corners here that I didn't make it to previously to see. Maybe there's some herbs, a little box of loot or something. Nothing overly... Nothing new. I found all this previously. Yellow vial. I still... Do you know what? I'll take the rotten meat. I probably won't eat it, but at least I have it now in case I get desperate. Moldy bread, blue vial. Nice. I think I'm really loading up on vials here, which are quite useful. That one actually shows me that it's a body heal. It shows me precisely what it does for me. I guess most of this stuff is just for like healing hunger and fear, things like that. I don't know what yellow is for. White is for healing poison? Damn, I don't remember what yellow does. I don't even know what a red herb by itself does. Damn, it seems like the descriptions are a lot less than they were in the previous game. It was at least super clear when you had a blue vial or anything like that it was like, oh yeah, it specifically is going to heal health. Or green would heal sicknesses. Things like that. Gaining more bullets for guns I don't have, so hopefully I can find a 9mm somewhere down the line. Oh, I just kind of weaved my way through a little chunk of forest, and I don't know if that means I accessed a new... Whoa! Holy shit! This is like the mercenary from the original game, isn't it? Bozo's starting to feel... Okay, that's unrelated. That's just something that is happening. I guess you can eat your carrot, and then we'll worry about what's going on around us here. But this is some major shit. He's just like dry heaving. I can't even interact with him. It messes with my head because this character looks so much like the mercenary. There's also this bear trap that I'm trying to interact with and like pick up or something. Okay, walking across it isn't even like a risk. None of this leads anywhere. This is just some weird story shit that he is over there. I assume, even though these games take place in the same world, I assume the events of them were pretty dramatically separated by time. So it's very unexpected and leaves some very major questions. Looked like maybe I could sneak back there. Not quite. That's the sort of thing I was looking for. That's what I was like hoping to discover, was something particular or special or unexpected like that. Because now we can really get going on the speculations. And if anyone like knows exactly what's going on, then maybe keep it to yourself at this point. When we progress through the series together and discover more, then like we'll leave it as a more open discussion. Someday I'll catch that mouse. But for now, try to keep it at like just share some thoughts and ideas and things. But like, if these are questions that are answered later in the game, let's hold off on it. Okay. So I thought maybe I had moved on from that area too quickly in the last attempt. It kind of seems like there's not really much going on down there. This area I skipped through relatively quickly as well. So now I'm all like hyped up on the idea of zigzagging through the trees. I want to see if that becomes repeatedly significant. Go carve out like very particular corners of the map here, where there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of anything going on. There's got to be heaps of food or something over here then, right? They wouldn't just have like maybe they would, I don't know. But I wouldn't think there'd just be this massive tract of forest that I can wander off into and there's nothing there. Maybe it's just to waste my hunger, just to starve out here. Like wasting time in the search of nothing. Maybe not every corner is important. Sometimes it's just useless. That one also similarly doesn't count as a path, so I can't access anything up that way. God, I love the art style in this game. Oh, hello, kitty. even the trees and everything. Just kind of admiring it, taking it in right now. Just realizing that they're all like hand painted. Probably am not supposed to be able to walk behind that tree like that. At this stage, it is the forest of no real significance. Hard to say if it'll be expanded upon in some way down the line. But for now, there doesn't seem to be a reason for me to explore it any further than that, right? I forgot about the big time murders that are going on here. I'm trying to see if that guy's wang is hanging out too. Seems to be a common thing that people in these games like to do. Just hang dong. Just full on. No shame. Oh! Hello! There's a lone goat here. Seems to be minding its own business, completely ignoring your presence. Investigate? The goat stares to the distance with its glassy eyes. Goats do have weird eyes. On the first glance, the creature seems harmless, but upon further investigation, you are met with feelings of great dread. This kind of reminds me of the movie The Witch. You can't really explain why this is, because it's probably the devil. You pet its head, absolutely no reaction. Its glassy eyes continue to be glassy and weird you the fuck out. It almost feels like the goat thinks so highly of itself that it doesn't need to acknowledge you. If I had my gun, I'd shoot that goat right here, right now. Maybe that's the use of the gun, is that you'd be able to attack something you normally can't. Whoa! An eerie silence fills the air, devoid of any life. The maiden forest. Okay, so going to the town is not the only option. Oh, this horse looks messed up. Its tongue is hanging out. That's another, like, there's all these, like, weird little visual references and connections to the original game. Like, the start of that game, there's just a dead horse outside of the dungeons of Fear and Hunger. But there was like a carriage along with that one. I can't even interact with it here. I guess there's no sense in beating it anymore. That thing's dead. It did not live. Weak from hunger. Oh god, what are those things? I think I need to chomp down on some food before this fight starts. I don't really have anything, do I? It's not worth, like, poisoning myself. I have like, pretty sound body and mind right now. I basically probably just have to let this fight happen. I'm not a fan of the fact that there's two of them. Mysterious beast. Oh, and I do have zoophobia, too. Shit. This thing, it's like a wolf without a head. It's like instead of a head, it has a mouth, but it also kind of has furry hooves. Stay away. Your words are in vain. The beast is clearly out for blood. I kind of thought that wouldn't work. Makes me wish I had a gun. Oh, it's known as a headless. I can attack its front, back paws, or torso. There's no head or anything. Front paws, I guess? I feel like I'm gonna die, though. This seems black vomit. Ew. I guess it can't really bite me or anything. Ooh, sizzles. Hopefully I can just take out its legs. Toothless bite. Weird. Okay. Didn't expect this thing to gum me up. Ah, damn it. I was like, shit, maybe I can actually do this. Maybe I can kill this thing. Fuck. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Let's really rev shit up. We're getting jacked. I don't know what that does. Oh, okay. Okay, if you manage to land a hit. Hell yeah. Okay, that was great. Immediately activate inventory. Fuck. All right. We have to run. Yeah. Run. Please work. Tries to escape. Yeah. Okay. We have to eat shit. Or I have to use vials and things. Body heal. Yes. Body break. Okay. No, I'm not done yet. Give me a second. I have more things that I want to do here. Don't just stay for 1 second. So now I know that blue is for body, which means that I don't think that like a red herb is what I want or need. It is the green herb is when you're like cut or wounded, I guess. Man, I wish I had a gun. I don't think just eating any old thing helps your body. The odds that I can kill this thing before it kills me are looking very low. I'm gonna try and eat the bread. I'm gonna eat the shitty bread. Fuck! He was just right there, wasn't he? I'm gonna try and run again. Because I want to try and, like, rip the food out of the carcass of the other one. Damn it, I couldn't interact with it in time. Alright, please run. This thing doesn't have a head. Hopefully that means it, like, can't see me. Which means hopefully I can just do my own shit. Search it. It has nothing of worth. Damn it. I want to, like, rip meat out of it or something, you know? That was my hope, my thinking, at least. Alright, that order of stuff seemed to work pretty well last time. I'm hoping I could rev myself up high enough. Although now I'm doing a ton of damage and I'm not gaining back yellow things. Fuck. Okay, rev up. And attack. This seems like it's gonna not go very well. Damn it. That's probably it. Fuck. I was hoping I could do enough damage, even if I was down to like 1 health, you know? I was hoping that I could fight through that. Shit. We discovered the mercenary hiding up in the corner there, which is pretty dope. Don't know what's really going on with the Maiden Forest. I kind of want to try to get a gun again. I want to try and shoot the janitor. That's like something that I want to try at least. And then I might still head to the forest again, but it's like, am I better? I don't know. The knife was pretty effective against the headlesses, so maybe the gun isn't necessary, and I do still commit to trying to use the gun against the janitor. I'm gonna record another one immediately here. So your guys' recommendations of names for characters will not be in the pool yet, but leave them in the comments here, and then starting at like part 4 or whatever, we can start pulling those into the mix. So please give me some of your recommendations there. I'm pretty excited to see what else this game has to offer. God, I forgot how... I've said this a dozen times throughout the course of playing the original Fear and Hunger and now, is that it's easy to forget how incredible this game is. It's so simplistic, yet so deep. It's very incredible the way it balances that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm kind of committing a little bit here, so I'll have a part 3 at the very least tomorrow, and we'll see where we go with the series from there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.